Today I'm heading to Mexico City and I'm traveling all by myself. This is just a backpack. I used to think traveling meant seeing new places, but in Mexico, I realized traveling is really about seeing yourself in a new way. Before the trip, I was a little nervous. I've never flown to another country alone, and even though I was meeting my friends in Mexico City, sitting on the plane reminded me that I'm growing up. I felt a little nervous, but also proud and excited. Being away from home showed me parts of myself that I don't always notice. The curiosity, the fear, the courage, all mixed together. I've been practicing on not having set expectations, so this trip I let the experience unfold naturally. My favorite part of the trip was visiting a natural hot spring cave, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. There were man-made hot spring pools on the other side of the park, but the cave felt different. More alive, more ancient, like the earth was holding us. Inside the cave, I remember feeling this wave of gratitude that something so magical exists and that it's open to the public for anyone to experience. Nature is healing in a way that can't be recreated. I felt so recharged being in the hot springs, and it reminded me of how many beautiful things we take for granted. Another moment surprised me. My friend encouraged me to join a run club. I've never ran more than a mile in my life, but that day, in the middle of Mexico City, I ran 4 miles. I'm not even a fan of running, but something about being out of my comfort zone made me try. And afterwards, I felt proud.
It's downhill. So easy.
The city energy, the strangers running beside me, the music, it all made me feel like I could do more than I believed.
Yay, we did it! We finally died, dude. Cheers!
Sometimes, traveling shows you your limits, and sometimes it shows you that they don't exist. Some of my favorite days were the ones with no plan. We just walked, ate street food, explored little shops, and time felt slow in a way it doesn't at home. When there wasn't a schedule to follow, there was space to notice things. The way the air smelled near a street food stand, the way a taco shop felt like someone's living room, and the way flavors tell their stories before you know the words. In Mexico, I tried dishes I'd never even heard of. Mayan ceviche layered with citrus and spice, rich mole where every bite tasted like history, tacos so simple they almost felt sacred. It reminded me that trying new foods isn't just about taste. It's a way of learning a place through its memories, its ingredients, and its roots. I realized not everything needs to be planned. Sometimes the best moments come from saying yes, without knowing what comes next.
Salud.
And sometimes the things you say yes to end up changing the way you see the world. Another one of my favorite parts of the trip is when we went to a small town called Mirabal de Chico, a quiet place surrounded by mountains. I've never traveled this light. One backpack, no suitcase. But moving between cities taught me how little I really need. I also tried a Via Ferrata for the first time, and even though I've never been afraid of heights, my legs were shaking at the start.
Hey everyone, I'm climbing a mountain right now in Mexico.
Fear has a way of showing up right when you think you're confident. I remember telling myself, don't let your thoughts control you. And once I moved through that fear, the climb became beautiful. There was a moment where I had to jump and swing to the other side of the mountain and then tight line walk ahead. To my surprise, the tight line was scarier than the jump. But at the end, reaching the top, I felt this deep trust in myself. Like every scary moment was worth it. And sometimes, the moments that you think are scary end up being not scary at all. Traveling teaches you things that routines can't. It makes you appreciate your life at home, your rituals, your people, your comfort. But it also expands you because you're in a place where the customs, the language, the food, everything is different. You realize you can adapt, you can grow, you can be someone new if you want to. Travel is a reset, but also a mirror. It brings out gratitude in the quietest moments, eating something new, hearing a new language that's not your own, waking up in a place you've never been. I came here searching for adventure, but what I found was trust. Trust in myself, trust in the unknown, trust in the universe. So if you've been thinking about doing something that scares you, this is your sign. Go. Even if you're nervous, even if your legs shake, Let yourself grow in places you've never seen. Thank you for being here, and if you're on your own journey too, leave a comment down below of how your journey has been. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!